Okay. What's up, everyone? How's it going? Okay, so basically, guys, I don't know if you guys were here for the last Q&A, but I think I'm going to do this every single week where we're going to do Sunday at 6 p.m. so everyone can make it, everyone can be a part of this. So if you guys are here early, leave a like. There's 17 people in here and only 7 likes, so I know a lot of you guys did not like the video. So like the video, and we'll get started. Okay, so basically, you guys can ask me anything you want. I'm here to, yeah, it's all right, no problem if you missed the last one. I'm here to just chill with you guys, answer some questions, and just have a good time. And also, in this live stream, I'm going to be giving away a one-on-one like personal call. So one of you guys will win that, one of the people who are the most active, you know, people who are helping and just adding to the conversation. So anyways, you guys can ask me anything you guys want, and we can get into it. I'm on my phone, so it's kind of hard sometimes to read the questions, but I'll be pulling up on my laptop as soon as the update's done. I'm gonna pull it up and then I'm gonna be able to read the questions here also. What's up, David? T. David. How's it going? All right, guys, so ask me any like Amazon questions you guys have. Where are you guys at right now? You guys still finding products or what's going on? All good? Always active, improving, create value. Thanks, man. Addicted to my channel. I'm glad. I'm glad it's helping. I'm glad you guys are watching. You're selling branded toys on Amazon, so you're doing like retail arbitrage and stuff. I personally would not recommend that. If you can save enough money, save up for FBA. What's that to use for LSI long tail list generation? For my product, one product using JungleScout. For, you mean like keyword research? For keyword research, I use JungleScout Keyword Scout, which is included with the JungleScout thing, like the JungleScout membership. Work on niche and also looking for good sales. Are you also doing arbitrage? How long does it take to run a product launch campaign? Probably around like 7 days. 7 days is like what it would take to do that. I have a link to JungleScout and like JungleScout Keyword Scout, all that stuff in the description. It's affiliate links if you guys want to help me out. Use it there. I think it's like $39 a month for that, but you can cancel after the first month. It's really useful. It's much better than like any of the other stuff out there. Have you done any variations? Would you recommend it? No, I don't. I definitely don't recommend doing variations on your first product. I actually really don't like variations in general. There's a few problems with doing variations, like for example, if the product, like if you only have one like type that sells the most, like let's say you have a bunch of different colors, right? But let's say the black one sells 80% of your like kind of sales. Why would you stock up all the other random colors that you know are never gonna sell? So I really try to avoid those just because it's not worth it. Is it really profitable finding products that source for $2 to $3? Yeah, a lot of my products are even less than that. A lot of like I have a few products that are under $2, like landed cost under $2. Please do for us a video about drop shipping on Amazon. Thanks in advance. I actually don't do drop shipping at all on Amazon. I actually don't know if it's actually allowed. I think it's against terms of service to do that, but I personally don't do it. The guy above says, I usually use my first 2 weeks to get at least 5 reviews. The next 2 weeks to run PPC. Yeah, it will take you around 2 to 3 weeks to get reviews because nowadays Amazon has changed a couple things and it's a little hard to get the reviews to stick. So you have to take your time. Like take at least 2 weeks to get your products your product reviews up. Also, guys, if you're in this chat, there's 32 people but only 11 likes. So hit that like button, really helps me out and shows me that you guys are appreciating the live streams and makes me want to do more. So just hit the like button. How do we make sure that a product is patented? I do Fiverr, so just get a Fiverr search on it. It costs like 10 bucks and you know, it'll save you a bunch of headache. Analysis paralysis, yeah, man, that's how I was starting off too. It's tough, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take that action and eventually everything just works out. Question, I put a professional service account wrongly, however, I wanted the individual one. Now every day Amazon is trying to, yeah, so just call Amazon and ask them for a refund. They'll always give you a refund on that stuff. Don't worry about it. How do you use Facebook ads to promote product? Yeah, I use Facebook ads, not really so much Instagram ads. Which keyword is good for UK? Use JungleScout. JungleScout is good for literally every like market. Like viral launch is very bad for every market except for the US. And JungleScout is really good for all of them. So that's why I just use JungleScout. JungleScout's always been my favorite, the best one. So I don't know. I don't like it. JungleScout doesn't work for UK? Are you sure about that? JungleScout works really well for UK. Guys, leave a like. What is your opinion about replacing email follow-up with ManyChat? You definitely can do both. You don't have to replace anything, guys. You gotta like, you know, Amazon is never black and white. A lot of people think Amazon is black and white, but there's a lot of gray. There's no like yes or no answers that much for Amazon. Do you think it's worth to learn about digital marketing to do Amazon FBA? Yeah, it'll definitely help you. It's not a make or break, but it'll definitely help you to learn a little bit about like advertising and stuff like that. You probably should know it, but definitely, you know, not mandatory. Do I consider myself rich from FBA? I think I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, like for 22 years old, Amazon FBA has allowed me to free my time up, free my life up. I can, you know, I don't have to go to any job. I don't have to do, like my time is mine. So yeah, I would consider that I'm doing pretty well. How does that compared on AMZ Scout? Give me a good ballpark when using graphs to double check. I actually don't use AMZ Scout, so I don't know. Always use supplier shipping or other. I always do DDP with the supplier. I don't do anything much like anything else. I usually also do air shipping for all my products. Yeah, I have a mentorship program, but I don't like message me on Facebook if you guys are interested about that. How would you go about combining products from different factories into? So basically, that's a good question. Thank you. So basically, what you want to do is you want to find, let's say you have two different manufacturers, okay? One of them produces one thing, one of them produces the pens, okay, and one of them produces the caps for the pen. For whatever reason, they do it separately, okay? So find whichever manufacturer you like the most, whichever one you think is the most trustworthy, and then get that manufacturer. So let's say it's the manufacturer of the pen, right? Get the manufacturer of the pen cap to ship after they're done manufacturing, ship the product over to the manufacturer that does the pens, and get the guy who makes the pens to actually package, assort them, put them together, and actually ship them all to Amazon. So that's how you want to do that. What would you do if tomorrow Amazon went out of business? Amazon's never gonna go out of business. They're like after Apple or like before Apple, they're literally up there with the best and most stable companies like of all time. They're changing the game completely. Amazon is not going anywhere, so I'm really not worried at all about that. So I don't think you should be either. Could you give us an idea why you think your first product was a success or failure? Yeah, so I did a lot of product research. I found basically a product that was almost foolproof. So like a lot of people say, if you have the proper product, right, you can do everything else wrong and you'll still make a killing. So obviously product research is the most important part. I also think that I did everything else pretty well also. So I think that's why that did well. Just started my Amazon FBA journey. They were purchasing JungleScout, Chrome extension to key points. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. What's up, Yusuf? How's it going? Everyone who's in here, if you guys are in here, smash the like button. Okay, hit the like button. Patent product taken off Amazon. You got your patented product taken off Amazon? That happened to me too. Oh shoot, I just set it up in the light instead of the dark version. You run product giveaway. Yeah, of course. I do a product giveaway campaign, obviously. You do like, okay, so basically the way it works is now that they've changed it up, you want to do Amazon giveaways, which are like done by Amazon. You want to do PPC. You want to do jump send promos or whatever. You want to do some deep discount giveaways. You kind of want to integrate everything into one, and that way you're kind of covering all your different angles. You also want to have full price sales and just kind of have everything in one. Alan, how's it going? How long did it take for patented product to take off Amazon? I don't remember how long it was. It was, I think 3 months. Best advice for product research. Best advice for product research. Check out my last video. The last one was literally the best product research method ever. It's the one that I came up with personally. It is unbelievable. So that's the one that's finding me all my products. There's a lot of different product research methods out there. They're kind of recycled, but that one is my own, so I know that nobody knows it. But yeah, it's definitely a good one, so check that video out. It's only like 8 minutes long also. If you can find a product that's $1 to $2, go for it. If you can't, you don't have to. There's a ton of products that you can get for more than that. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna chill. I think my live streams will be up here. It's kind of more relaxed. If you find out your product's patented after a large order, what should you do? you can't really do much. You can't really, if they send you a patent, like a patent complaint, you're kind of screwed. But other than that, just sell it. They're usually not going to sue you because it takes a lot of effort to do that. But it kind of sucks. If you guys are in here, smash the like button. If you guys enjoy me coming on a Sunday, it lets me know that you guys are having a good time, and for me to keep doing these on Sunday. So smash the like button. I'm gonna join the chat too, so now I won't miss too much what's going on here. 1 second. And guys, you can literally ask me any questions you want. Anything, I'm here to answer questions. And also, one person at the end of the video is going to win a one-on-one personal mentorship call. So I'm looking forward to that too. It's not too risky to make an order for 400 to 500 units before getting a sample. It's potentially a little risky, but it's also really depending on how much you trust your manufacturer. Are you trusting your manufacturer completely? If you do, it's not a really big risk. If not, then maybe you'd want to grab some samples. Hey, what's up, man? What's your advice on the top niches I've been watching / learning? I know clothing is the worst. Yeah, do not go into clothing. Do not go into clothing, electronics, anything like ingestible. And listen, guys, like me telling you this, right? I could tell you not to go into electronics and stuff like that, but you know what? There's going to be someone that's going to go into electronics and they're going to make an absolute killing. So you can listen to me, or sometimes you just got to go against the grain, right? I personally would not go into clothing or into electronics just because their return rates are unbelievable on Amazon. But other than that, like, you can kind of figure it out from there. You can pretty much do anything. I use Fiverr for all of my product designs. If I have to do a logo or a box design or inserts or anything, I get it all done through Fiverr. It's super cheap and they do a good quality job if you find someone with good reviews. Supplements is a new rave. Yeah, supplements always been a pretty big rave, pretty competitive, but it's kind of high in liability also. Soon, Greater Somali. Soon, I will be there very soon. Photos through there as well. Yeah, of course, I do my photos through there as well. There's a big range of prices for the photos, so you can go from as cheap as like $10 a photo to $50 a photo, and you can get really good quality pictures like that. After you ordered your first product from the supplier, what kind of actions you need to take while you wait? You really just gotta wait. You gotta set up your listing. You gotta make it the best listing out there. But at that point, you're just kind of waiting. You make your shipping label. Your shipping plan, and that's pretty much it. Product descriptions, I do by myself. I don't hire anyone to do that. It seems to be that JungleScout has some problems with product research. The revenues, every product seems to be lower. Do you guys feel that? No, it's not that it's lower. It's that it's accurate. Okay, Viral Launch and all these other softwares, they're wrong. Okay, JungleScout is the most accurate one. I'm actually gonna have a video coming up pretty soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks, with one of the guys from JungleScout talking about a kind of research thing that they did. And yes, you can think that it's biased, but JungleScout, personally, guys, I've tried Viral Launch, I've tried JungleScout, I've tried all the big ones, and JungleScout is by far the best one. I even have videos on my channel about Viral Launch and what I feel like about it, so you guys can go check it out if you want to see what I think about Viral Launch, but JungleScout is the best. If a product has issue breaking, how can you tell manufacturer to improve the quality? You're gonna have to get them to either, fix, maybe add more glue, or fix maybe use a better material, or you kind of got to use your own mind there to see what you can do to solve that issue. There's no really simple or easy answer for that, but yeah. Maybe the packaging is the reason it's bad. So maybe if you have good packaging, it won't break on the way. You gotta test it out. You want to make a video on how you set your listing in Amazon showing us? Yeah, I've already have a listing video on my channel. Fiverr's great. Got a guy from Bangladesh with terrific. Yeah, ordering my products. Do you say buy sample, order the unit? You can buy sample if you really want to. It's not absolutely necessary if you're not changing much. What does your average day look like? Oh, that's a long. I usually wake up. Well, nowadays I'm waking up at like 6 a.m. Get up, do some work, drink some coffee, then do some work, and then go to the gym, come back, do a little work, chill for a bit, make a video, do some work, and then go to sleep. That's pretty much it. Could you explain when developing your brand or product line mailing, how to email all past customers? There's actually ways to do that. It's kind of against terms of service to mail all your past customers, but there are ways that they kind of, there are ways to do that. All I need a trademark is to get rid of hijackers, correct? Yeah, you got to have a trademark to register for brand registry, and then you'll be able to do that. Christmas coming up, is it too late? No, not necessarily too late. You can definitely still get a product in. It's kind of pushing it really close though, so you'd have to do it quickly. Why 6 a.m.? I just feel like, early in the morning you actually are just a lot more productive. So I like being up early. Giveaway campaigns use Facebook ads to have people using coupons to buy. Wait, what? Giveaway campaign, you use Facebook ads to... Yeah, you can do that. But you can't ask them for a review. You can't really ask anyone for reviews. Can you have different seller names without brand registry, opening multiple seller accounts? Do you know? Yeah, you can open multiple seller accounts, but it's difficult to open multiple seller accounts because you have to prove to Amazon that you need multiple seller accounts. And to do that is actually a little difficult also. Guys, if you're here, smash the like button. There's 41 people in here and there's only 27 likes. So I know a ton of you guys haven't liked the video, all right? Do me a favor, like the video. Do you have other businesses offline? I'm doing a few other things on the side, but nothing too major. Do you spend more time making YouTube videos or working on Amazon FBA? Way more time making YouTube videos. Like it's not even it's crazy how much more time I spend doing YouTube videos and spending time on YouTube. Hey, what's up, John? Is there any other way to avoid hijackers other than brand registry? The only way to get rid of hijackers, if you do have one, you need to order the product, take some pictures, show the differences between the products and how they're not the same product, and then send that into Amazon, and then Amazon will take down the infringement seller, and they'll also refund you for the order. So don't worry about that. They'll refund you for the order once they take the person down. The editing takes time. Yeah, for sure. It takes a lot of time. Do you have an email responder template you use? Mine has not produced very well for reviews. Yeah, I'll make a video on that soon. I do have an email responder, which is working pretty well. Do you have any plans for the future for business potential? For my Amazon business, definitely looking at potentially taking it off Amazon to have a different, have Amazon business, and then also take those products and actually, build a online website and have my own distribution and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, message me, Colette. Message me on Facebook. Do you suggest when evaluating JungleScout extension numbers, top 10 organic listings, 6 or 5 under 100 reviews? Watch my second last video. It's about how you can compete with a lot of reviews. You don't necessarily need to look for products with very low reviews. You can you can compete with a lot of big products. I think one of my first products, I was competing with someone who had over 1,000 reviews, and I did really well. I didn't make more money than him, but I made a lot of money competing with him. Do you use launch services? Yeah, there's a few launch services that I do recommend. I think that they work well, which is Rebate Key and Page Oneify. That's pretty much it. Multiple brand on one seller account. Yeah, you can have a bunch of brands on one seller account. Would you use Shopify for your online website, or would you make custom? Yeah, I'll probably use a Shopify one. Honestly, I'll probably use a Shopify one. I saw many Facebook complaints about people getting hijackers with very late delivery. Many games like that, they come easily back. I know the procedure, order samples. Sorry, wait, I didn't quite understand your question. 20 more watchers need to like. You're right. How many pages listings of same product or similar is too many? I'd say if there's more than 15 people selling the exact same product, it's too much. Hi man, thanks for the great content. Thank you. Where's your Pellegrino? Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea, Anna. I like that. I'm actually gonna go get that. Okay, one sec. Okay. Just turn on the lights here. What is Pellegrino? I'll show you, don't worry. Guys, this is the secret to success, okay? That's the Pellegrino. That's carbonated water. I'll show you guys. It's the best thing. John, you're still in here, buddy? Yeah, it's that's if you need a secret to success, this is it. This is the one reason that I've succeeded. So, I mean, one sec. Okay, what did I miss? Did you buy your house? No, I'm renting. Sparkling water and coffee, amazing combinations. How much do you spend on PPC when beginning? At first, you don't really need to be making money off PPC. You just need to be ranking. That takes a lot of money. So, you know, maybe put like, when you're starting off, depending on your budget, but maybe put like $20 a day, 20, 30. The more you can do, the better. And also, if you're optimizing, it's not a big deal also to lose some money because you're trying to rank, right? Hi, bro. How would you launch nowadays since Page Oneify isn't doing rebate giveaways now? Oh, they're not? Page Oneify isn't doing rebate giveaways? That's interesting. Rebate Key does rebate giveaways though, so if you want to do that, they do that. Should I start selling numerous small revenue generating products? No, yeah, definitely. I think do between 5,000 and 7,000 is the sweet spot for revenue generating products. Like if you can get something that's gonna make you $5,000 a month in revenue or $7,000 a month in revenue, that's really good. What's a big statement? Yusuf, what's a big statement? Do I need LLC to register brand? No, you need a trademark to register your brand. Taking money out of business, bad idea or not? Yeah, not a great idea. I would suggest keeping as much money as you can in your business for as long as you can, and just kind of using it to grow. Because guys, trust me, once you start seeing money, you're gonna try to take it out of your business. Huge mistake. I think I took out some money, and you know, obviously to live off it, I need some money. But I think that it wasn't like I took too much money out. So I think that my opinion is keep as much money as you can inside your business. I think I would have been further ahead. Any recommendations on making trademark to us who is living outside of the U.S.? Yeah, you just have to file a trademark in the U.S. It doesn't mean, you know, it doesn't matter where you are. Do you teach your friends how to make money on Amazon? Yeah, I do. I try. Some of them actually care to learn, and some of them don't. So, I mean, I'm not going to go after them if they don't care to, right? I'm still opening my LLC. You think it would be worth to already go after a mentorship program? It's up to you, man. Hit me up on Facebook if you're interested. Sorry, I just got here, but I business account. Yeah, you should get a business account. It's preferable. In your first product, did you use any launch services? If so, yeah. Okay, so my first product, I did use launch services, but what you guys have to understand is that from when I launched my first product, a lot has changed on Amazon, okay? It's not as easy to rank with deep discounted giveaways. So you have to do a little bit more, a little bit different. You know, Amazon is always a change. It's something that changes all the time. So what I did when I started is different than what I'm doing right now. So yeah, so that's something you guys have to remember. Why did it take extremely long to talk with supplier? It took me months to negotiate. Okay, months is way too long. Months is way too long. Making YouTube videos, it looked like you were in a corporate job after how many? I've never worked in a corporate job, so I've never worked in a corporate job. I've had some jobs, like I did window cleaning, I worked at a restaurant, I had a lot of little jobs like that. I never worked a 9 to 5 though. Hector, no, you need an LSC. Okay. When did you start seeing good success in Amazon? 6 months. I actually I have a video on it. I made almost 30,000 in revenue on my first month on Amazon. So, I mean, I did pretty well my first month. How much money do you start launching using FBA ads? Just use like $5 a day. What is your current income off your products? It's about, I think last month was like 34,000 in revenue. What is your current income? Okay, I've already answered that. What your family thinks about your success? At first they didn't, like, you know, everyone, it's at first people don't believe it, or they don't like encourage you, whatever. But then once they do see some success, you know, there's nothing really they can say. They just support you, and they're, you know, they're happy for you. Yeah, I created my LLC before I had my first product. That's what I suggest you guys do. How long do I talk for suppliers? Maybe like 2-3 weeks. That should be about the longest. Maybe 2 weeks. You guys should get them off of Alibaba. Don't talk to them on Alibaba. Ask them for their Skype and talk to them on Skype, because then you can talk to them in real time in like Messenger, in like a Messenger thing, rather than like emailing them back and forth on Alibaba. If I have 5K to invest, can that be enough to launch a product including everything? Yeah, 5K is more than enough for absolutely everything. Were you able to get your latest product on the first page with new launch strategy? So Daniel, I've been loafing on this video, but I will have a video up very, very soon about this topic. I think you asked me this last week. I'll have one very soon on that. Don't you worry. Got many products. do you let product out of stock, move on to the next? Yeah, of course. There's some products that I let go, and there's some products that I bring in. You always have to be optimizing which products you're having, right? For me, I have, you know, if I have a product that's making me $2,000 in revenue a month, it's not worth it for me, the work that it takes to kind of keep it in stock. So usually, you know, I don't mess around with those. If it makes me like a couple $1,000s and it's not doing so well, I won't restock it, and I'll just kind of, you know, move on to the next product and like reinvest in a product that's actually gonna make me more returns. Do you mentor people through Facebook? Is it okay? Message me on Facebook, guys. I don't, okay, guys, I do have a mentorship program. I don't advertise it. I don't really talk about it on the channel. So if you guys want that, just message me on Facebook. I don't want to really talk about it on the live stream. You think Amazon open to selling weed in Canada? I don't know, man. That's something you're going to have to figure out. For PPC, what do you usually spend per click? It depends on it's different on every product, right? Every product has its own competition for PPC. Some niches are going to be more expensive. Some niches are going to be very cheap. So it really depends how competitive your niche is. What kind of things make you trust the supplier you're looking for? So I'm looking for someone who replies quickly, someone who has good English, someone who replies the questions that I'm asking them. So if I ask them a question and they answer it properly, that's something I'm looking for, right? There's a lot of them that are not going to answer your questions or try to divert, you know, your stuff. So you're not looking for those people. You want the people that are going to answer your questions, right? And then you also kind of get a feel for who they are and how they are, right? Hey Nick, how's it going? So yeah, that's how you kind of pick, you know, supplier. Guys, there's 42 people in here, but only 31 likes. So I know you guys have not liked the video. It really helps me out. It shows me that you guys care. You guys are happy to see me on a Sunday, and I'm happy to see that. So smash the like button, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Okay. About how many people buy from Amazon giveaway at the discount price you implement? It really depends. It depends on your product. That's all I can say about that. What is your top 3 criteria for picking a successful program? I don't know what that means. Oh, product. I don't know, something, I mean, guys, listen, there's no real black and white here. It's whatever is profitable, right? Whatever is profitable and whatever you can afford. That's all that really matters. It took me 7 months to negotiate this side because I can talk on Alibaba with them. That's a long time. Have you ever used a sourcing agent? I have not used a sourcing agent, but I'm looking into that. Sourcing agents are amazing. They're really, really good. You know, they're kind of like having your own guys on the ground in China, which is awesome. Seems like the problem we're seeing with products is that even if the numbers look good, there's so many people selling the same thing, which scares me. Don't worry, I like this video. So you have to find products that people aren't selling, or here's another thing, guys, right? You guys are probably giving up right after you see that there's a lot of people selling. What you have to do is kind of change your mind and potentially go into a product and kind of change it, improve on the product, make it better, add something to it, right? Think outside the box. And that way, you know, it won't matter how many people are selling it because you're going to be a completely different, you know, opportunity, right? So a lot of the times, right, if you guys read business books, which I really love to read, there's this thing called making your own blue ocean. So the idea goes like this. When you go into a niche, there's, you know, at first, there's not a lot of people. It's called a blue ocean. You know, you can go there, you can thrive, you can kind of make a ton of money and help a lot of people, right? What ends up happening though is, you know, when they see somebody in there, like let's say another person sees that you have a blue ocean, you're making a ton of money, you're doing really, really well, they also want to come in. And then when a ton of people come into the same market, that blue ocean becomes a red ocean because a ton of, you know, there's a lot of sharks now and like, you know, a lot of people attacking each other, eating each other up kind of thing. So that ocean becomes a red ocean. So once you know, a niche becomes a red ocean, what you want to do is you want to pivot, you want to switch, you want to change something, you want to change it up and make your own blue ocean from that niche. So that's the whole idea, and that's the key to success on Amazon. That's the key to success now, and that's the key to success in the future. If you guys can make your own blue oceans, then no one can stop you. Okay, that's pretty much that's you know, that's the key. One second. You think about going to trade shows? I've thought about it. I mean, like for me, it's not really worth it because I don't particularly want to be in China. I don't like that. Like I don't want to chill there, but I mean, obviously it would be helpful. Okay. Yeah, custom packaging is an absolute must, guys. If you're not doing custom packaging, you should be. Let's say you find a good product from the JungleScout, but not many suppliers' choices. If you can't find the exact same product that you're looking for on Alibaba, what you do is message the people who are the most similar to the product that you're looking for. So if they have the most similar product, message them and be like, hey, excuse me, be like, hey, do you guys make a product like this one? And then usually they will. Absolutely, sometimes even send the exact quality they will show. Okay, did you think about going to trade shows? I already answered that. Great book, read The Richest Man in Babylon. Yeah, I'll definitely get to that. Great analogy, do against the grain. Exactly, you want to always do against the grain. How many initial reviews are you targeting before running PPC ads? I usually do about 7 to 10. I won't start PPC with less than 7 reviews. Where did you get your paintings in the office? Love them. I got them from iconic.com. It's spelled IKONICK, iconic.com. They're actually pretty expensive, but they're really cool. I really like them. Are you ordering samples before you negotiate price? Not always, not always. Depending on what I'm doing with the product. If I'm differentiating a lot, yes, I will order samples. If I'm not, then usually I won't really, I won't really order samples. Amazing value from the live guys. It's gold. Give them a like. Thank you, Tomer. There we go. Any tips on getting DDP plus air shipping costs down through supplier? Yeah, my tip is to leverage other suppliers. So if you have a, let's say you got a price from a supplier and the price is, a certain amount, you're not sure if you're overpaying. What you want to do is you want to go and contact a bunch more suppliers and see what they give you. If they all give you, if like 5 of them give you a similar price, then that's just really how much it costs. But if one of them says, it's actually 300 instead of 500, then they're like kind of, they're kind of trying to overprice the stuff for you just to make an extra profit. If you guys are here, smash the like button. Lets me know you guys are enjoying the live. Do you find Sundays is a slow day for sales? I can't even check my phone. I'm recording off my phone. Not necessarily. Sunday's actually decent. How long does it usually take for you to get 7 to 10 reviews without getting flagged? It takes a while, man. Probably like 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. If you get all the sales on one day, it's tough, but you want to get there. You have to get the reviews in. That's the hardest part. Also, if you guys are really confident with your product being really good, if you're confident that your product is amazing, then just, do the early reviewer program. It's pretty cheap. Can I launch products in the US market, but also make it available for someone in Mexico and Canada? Yeah, there is a way. I don't remember exactly how to do it, but there is a way, and I'll make a video on it very soon. I'll actually write that down. That's a good idea. Let me find my pen. Video on other. Sorry, guys. Okay. Can Amazon ban you if they catch you do reviews or something similar? Yeah, they can flag your account and stop allowing your reviews to be put on your account, so be careful with that. Oh, lastly, do you think it's better to purchase a high quality digital camera and take... No. Guys, never take the product pictures yourself. If you can, just get them done by a professional. Trust me, just get them done by a professional. I found a really good product to sell with another product, no other. Depends, man, it depends. It's not black and white. If you think that it will make more money, then do it. If not, then don't. It really depends. You can, yeah. Can you switch to your Mac now so you can show us your app? If I switch to my Mac, I'll have to stop the live stream, and I don't want to stop the live stream. So next week, we'll do it on my Mac, okay? So yeah. Are you coming to Los Angeles anytime? Come on down. Maybe. We'll see if Adam invites me down to Los Angeles. And if he does, maybe we'll go. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys want, message Adam Fisher and be like, invite Yaniv to go to LA. Message him on Facebook. And tell him to make a video with me. Tell him that we've been trying to make a video. We're trying to schedule a video, but this guy's always like, MIA. If your account got flagged for reviews, are you unable to make reviews? What can I do to fix this? Yeah, if your thing gets flagged for reviews, you just have to wait. That's the only thing you can do. You just gotta wait. Is Canada nice to live in? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just very cold in the winter, so it's now getting really cold, and yeah, it's just cold. So if we don't take our own photos, who should we contact? So go to Fiverr.com, and you can get really good things. I'll send Adam a message right away. Are you planning to move to the US? I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. What's your next macro goal outside of Amazon? My next macro goal? So what I was thinking is So okay, so this is I wasn't supposed to, but I'm thinking that maybe I'm gonna start working on a software for Amazon to help you guys out. So potentially that's a next step. Also, I want to, in terms of my own business, I want to take my products, leave them on Amazon, but also open up my own stores online where I can, draw traffic to the stores and make and distribute those products myself. So, take my brands off Amazon and, do them there as well. So that should add, some extra income. You have meetup in the future planned? Maybe. I don't have anything planned so far. But maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Depends where all you guys are. You guys all in California? Everyone just lives in California. FBA is dropshipping. FBA is not dropshipping. And no, Toby, it wouldn't be dropshipping. It would be, I would have my own storage units. I'd have my own facilities where I would have my distribution going. So that way I would, it's not dropshipping. I don't think dropshipping an actual brand is a good idea. Social media pages for your products. Yeah, I did. Or would you have a warehouse? Yeah, I would have a warehouse for sure. What kind of phone are you recording on? Great video audio. It's an iPhone 10. It's just an iPhone 10. My lighting is not even good. I mean, I'm glad you guys are liking it. It's just an iPhone 10. Kansas here. What kind of California here? Toronto. I'm from right outside of Toronto. Have you ever shipped product from glass? I haven't done anything from glass, but I know a few people that have and made a lot of money. How many products are you currently selling? 6 products right now. The one Australian here. Hey, what's up, Toby? The Australian. If you guys are in this and you're enjoying the live stream, smash a like. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. Guys, I just got this book. Okay. Total Recall by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Amazing. I read this book on Audible. I had to have it in, like book form, in real form. So check, guys, one thing if I can advise you is to read some books. I know a lot of people don't like reading books. I know I personally didn't like reading books when I was starting off. It gets you in the proper mindset to be able to start anything that you want to do, to be able to it's kind of a shortcut to success, reading books. Like Arnold, right? Arnold is a super successful guy, and he wrote this book, this huge book, right? It's pretty big, but he wrote this book. This book is his whole life, right? All the lessons he's ever learned is in here. So, this book was like $20. So for $20 and like a few hours of my time, I can learn everything that Arnold has ever learned in his whole life. So that's the secret to success, guys. And once you read, if you can read one book a week, can you imagine how crazy that is? Like in terms of knowledge and power, power in your mind. So that's what I recommend, guys. If you guys take serious things, then do that. If you guys take business seriously, then do that. Is that true? He sleeps 4 hours? Yeah, no. In the book, he literally says he's like, how long do you sleep? And then after, the person said like 8 hours or something. He's like, dude, you only need 4 hours. And then the guy's like, oh, but like I'll be tired. He's like, dude, just sleep faster. But 4 hours is kind of crazy. $1 billion business idea. What's a $1 billion business idea? Dude, we took a trip to Toronto in 2015. It was awesome. Such a beautiful city. I would love to live there, but we live in Pittsburgh, so we love our Penguins. That's funny. No, I don't watch any hockey. I'm more of a soccer guy or a football, whatever. Yeah. If you guys are enjoying, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not subscribed already. Lots of great stuff coming in the future, and tomorrow's video is gonna be sick, so watch out for that. If you guys have subscribed but have not hit the notification bell, I'm just gonna get you guys to do that right now. So just hit the notification bell so you guys are notified every time I get a video, and also every time I live stream, you'll get a notification so you'll know when I'm live. Which team? Oh, I support Real Madrid. They're doing really poorly right now, but that's the team I support. Just sent out a message. Do you meet up when you're down here? Yeah, I meet up when I'm in LA. But I don't go to LA that often, but I guess when I do, I see him. Do you watch English football? Yeah, I do. How do you guys stay humble with all the money unlike other gurus? Oh, how do I stay humble? Well, I realized when I was first starting off that when you start making a lot of money, it's like you kind of think that you can do whatever you want. And like I said, I think, before you came in, someone asked if they wanted, if you pulled out money out of your business, or would you recommend keeping it in? And when I was first starting off, I did pull out some money from the business, which I don't recommend doing. I recommend keeping it in the business to scale because I think it did push me back a little bit. So I guess that was the lesson that I learned. But yeah, you always got to stay humble, and you always have to Just not be stupid with your money. Like buying a Lamborghini, like what the, like, that's literally the stupidest shit you can do. People think that they're a lot richer than they are. Even like, honestly, even being a millionaire is not that rich. Like, you're not like, you know, being a millionaire is not gonna kind of last you your whole life, right? So when trying to do reviews for reviews in Facebook groups, because I'm in Canada, I can never give verified reviews, use products, any solutions. It's tough. I'm also in Canada. It's really hard sometimes, but you just got to work on it. It's because Ronaldo left. Are you only buying from manufacturers, or do you also buy from trading companies? Usually only manufacturers. I wouldn't recommend doing trading companies. Do you get freedom? I don't know what that means. At what amount of products would you employ someone to help? Once I feel like I can't do it myself, once I feel like I can't, you know, like, I mean, I don't do that much work in terms of my Amazon business. I think I'm going to get help on my YouTube channel before I get help on my Amazon business, because Amazon is like, once you set it up, it's really not that much work. So I don't feel like I need someone, but I guess when I do feel like I need someone, I will. So yeah. Have you lost friends from Amazon? People jealous of your success? How do you feel? No, not really. Not really. At what point in time do you give up on your product? If your product isn't selling and it's been a while and you can't sell out of your inventory, don't reorder it. How many competitors is okay when searching for main keywords? If you have 15 people or more selling the same product, it's kind of too much. Do you agree it sounds crazy people saying that they make money full time from Amazon? Do you agree it sounds crazy people saying they make full time? And I do that. Like that, I make full time. I make way more than full time on Amazon. Did you ever watch Alex Becker? Do you know if he seriously quit YouTube and all other social media? I thought he was a good mentor in certain ways, but he still has. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea about Alex Becker. I don't talk to him. He's got a lot more subscribers than I do, guys. I don't talk to someone. He's like at 300 or like 400,000. We're here at like 2,800. So eventually. Is there a way to spy on how many people are going to launch your product? Yes, there is, and I have a video for it on my channel. You can check that out. Any ideas on passive investments from after Amazon FBA? Guys, there's a ton. Affiliate marketing, Shopify, dropshipping, Amazon FBA, actually making your own brand, putting it on your own website and selling through your own distribution centers. There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. So never think that there's only Amazon FBA. You want to kind of always be building your portfolio. One last question. Do you have a video up on how the Canadian taxes Amazon works? I don't give any tax advice, guys, because for one sole reason, because I'm not a accountant or whatever, and I don't want to be liable for any things. So I don't give tax advice, but I would suggest you guys contact an accountant and ask them. And I'm sure they're going to answer your question, because you're going to need an accountant anyways. So ask them and they'll tell you everything you need to know. I have an accountant. I don't even do my taxes. I have an accountant that does it for me. So I'm not the right person to ask. Are my comments going through? Yeah, I can see you. Hey, what's up? Maybe I missed some of your things. I'm sorry, but yeah, I see you. When first starting, did you think that Amazon FBA full-time income is a scam? When I first started, I didn't think that it was possible, but I thought, I knew it was possible. Everything is possible. I just didn't know it would happen for me. I thought that, when I was first starting off, I was happy if I only made $1,000 a month at that point. But it did a lot better than I thought. So that's nice. Good question. Can people figure out how many people are trying to launch? Yes, there is a way. I have a video on my channel. I can try to find it if you guys want. I just don't want to make the thing too stale. Let me try to find it. I've made a video on it in the past. So give me 1 second. It's called... I think it's called Too Much Competition. Go check it out. The thumbnail says Too Much Competition. Yeah, I'm trying to read all the messages. Behold, how old are you? I'm 22 right now. Turned 22 in May. Hi, this is Sadat from Texas, USA. When did you start the FBA? And what course did you personally take? I've taken many courses in my time. I started probably, what was it? I think I started in like May of 2006, 17? 17? I think 17. I'm not positive. About a year and a half ago. Is it true that it's easier to make money after your first 1K per month, 2K per month? I don't know what that means. I recently read like the book The Secret, and I know many of you guys probably don't believe in that stuff. If you guys know what it is, I personally believe in the law of attraction 100%, and I believe that like everything that I believe and everything that I put out there will come back to me. So I think that the only reason you think that it's easier to make $1,000 or $2,000 is because you think it's easier to make $1,000, $2,000. If you think it's easy to make $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000, you'll make $30,000. You just have to believe that it's easy and that you will achieve it. You can't just say, you actually have to believe it. So that's why it's easy to make $1 but not to make $1 million. It's because you don't think you think it's easy to make $1 million. I mean, you think it's easy to make $1. That's the difference. Would you recommend having the product and packaging made within the same place, or do you keep? No, I do it the same place. It worked for me in many ways. Yeah, law of attraction is amazing. It is. What's the name again? The name of what? Oh, The Secret. It's called The Secret. When did you start Amazon FBA business? About a year and a half ago. Yeah, good job, Erica. That's what you got to do. Going into real estate from Amazon FBA profits. I personally wouldn't start investing. I personally think if you're not worth at least $5 to $10 million, you shouldn't be, you have no place investing in anything. You know, to invest is when you have a lot of money. When you have a lot of money and you know you really don't know what to do with it, that's when you want to invest to really grow it. Before then, you don't want to invest because you need to worry about making more money. There's a movie, The Secret. I haven't watched it. I just read the book a few times. Do you always try to go for products that are new niche on Amazon? Not necessarily. Sometimes you can improve on existing products and make a killing. Is it all right to do separate if the supplier does not do the packaging? Yeah, but that's kind of sketchy. I mean, you can, but personally try to find one that can do it for you. Did you go to college? I went for 3 years and then I dropped out. So I did not finish college. What percentage of profit margins per product do you recommend? I think the lowest I would go for is 30 to 35%. I think 35%, 30 is the lowest you should absolutely ever go for. Not if you have questions, do you play Fortnite? I used to, and then I realized it was taking too much of my time. I got actually pretty good at it, but then it realized I was taking too much of my time and that like I was kind of like resting on my laurels. I got too comfortable with where I was, and it was kind of not a good thing. How what do you think about saving, and if you don't mind sharing, what's your strategy? I personally don't. I don't worry about saving money. I worry about making money, and I think you guys should too. I think you can't save your way to becoming a millionaire. You can't save your way to becoming, rich. You got to worry about making money. Worrying about increasing your profits. If you guys don't know Grant Cardone, awesome guy to read. if you guys are interested in this stuff. Like, read 10x. Read Be Obsessed or Be Average. It totally changes your mindset. You thought the friends that taught Amazon FBA first and failed? Yeah, there's been some people that failed, obviously, if they don't do it right. How long ago did you drop out of college? I dropped out of college a year and a half ago, or like a year ago. What's one thing you would want us to take away from all this? That's a great question. That anything you put your mind to, like, okay, as stupid and as like generic as that sounds, whatever it is that you believe that you can do, like truly believe, as long as you can, like, if you can have a picture of it in your head, then it's possible. Recently, Jeff Bezos said he wants Amazon to increase private labels. Think it's going to be, no, it's not going to be a problem. Do you not use Helium 10? No, I don't use Helium 10. Do you know of any resources that can help identify niches or upcoming trends? I know you can ask kids what they like. No, don't ask kids what they like. Yeah, there is a way. It's just called Google Trends. It's kind of, I mean, it's really hard to pick up on coming trends. You kind of have to be, zoned into like the whole, like, like the whole scene, right? Like, that's really the only way to know, I think, personally. At least that's all I think. You dropped out of college and are doing better than most who didn't. Yeah, that's the plan. Did you drop out of college because of your Amazon and Face started doing good? I wanted to drop out of college for a very long time. My parents just kept convincing me to go back to school. And eventually, I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna, figure something out. I'm gonna do some stuff. And I started an SMMA business, social media marketing agency. It didn't go so well. And then I saw Amazon FBA. I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be the thing that's gonna, make me rich. This is the thing that's gonna make me allow me to, follow my dreams and kind of stop going to school and wasting my time and my money and something like that. And then it happened. And luckily after that, I was able to show my parents and just kind of quit school. And that's basically how it happened. You should make a list of all the books you recommend to read. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Maybe I'll put it in. Watch the Facebook group tomorrow. I'll do that for tomorrow. Do you think Amazon will kick off private label sellers in the future, sell their own product? No, Amazon will never, ever kick off private label sellers. They said that in the next, I think, 10 years or something, they want 75% of all Amazon products to be private labeled products. So that's really good for us. So Jeff Bezos said that. So that's definitely good for us. What's the ratio of your product sourcing between Alibaba and I source everything from Alibaba. Do you ever get tired of thinking about Amazon FBA? See, that's funny, right? People ask me that. I remember I even talked to some of my seller friends and they're like, dude, how can you always talk about Amazon? I'm like, I don't know. It's interesting to me. It's fun to me. It's cool to me that this is something that's real and something that's possible. So, and you always want to be better. You always want to get better. So it's really not exhausting for me. I know some people can get exhausted from it though. How many people? I read about 4 books a month, usually, depending on how long they are, right? Some of them are less long. Some of them are this long, right? And then some of them are shorter, so it takes less time. Not luck, you allowed it to happen for yourself. Yeah, exactly. It's funny, the harder you work, the luckier you get. So remember that. So guys, if you're new in this channel, or rather in this live stream, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get more likes than viewers in the video. That'd be awesome. Did you ever take pictures from your supplier? No, don't do that. I'm not even drinking this bottle. This is carbonated water. I swear I'm drinking. It's just a big bottle, 750 milliliters. It's a big bottle. Is it weird to order the product and packaging separately? Not necessarily, but I mean, it's fine. If you trust the supplier, it's fine. What do you think about day trading? I don't like stocks. I don't like any of that stuff. If you're interested in that, if you're good in that, go for it. But I personally don't like that, especially I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. So who did you learn the most from? So Erica, I don't really advertise other people's stuff just because I don't like to do that. I just don't like to do that. I learned from myself the most. $30,000 a month is nearly what doctors make in a year. $30,000 a month? Do doctors make $30,000 a month? Maybe. No, it's not alcohol, guys. It's soda water. It's just sparkling water. It's carbonated water. Carbonated, natural, mineral water. See that? It's not alcohol. Don't worry. I'm reading Walt Disney, The Triumph. Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely look into that. I would give a sample photographer by asking them to order it from Amazon. Yeah, you can do that, or you can get the manufacturer to send a sample straight to the photographer. Merchant Words, your opinion. I've just purchased $9. I'd say get a refund. Merchant Words sucks. Get JungleScout keywords. JungleScout also has, it also has Keyword Scout, which is really good. Sorry. How long did you do FBA until you're successful? Until I dropped out? So I started FBA in June or May or June. And by the time September came around, I didn't go back to school. Yeah, doctors make, I didn't think the doctors made 30K. I mean, I'm not sure. What are the best product categories you make? Health and household, and also beauty and personal care. Those are the best ones that I personally like. Is it a big advantage if you're only one bundling 2 products in your niche? Yeah, it could be. It could be a pretty good advantage. You said wine last week. Yeah, it's not wine. Without naming people, can you at least say if you had like 2 or 3 people you studied to learn how to sell on Amazon, or was it more like tons of different videos and courses? Yeah, it was tons of different videos and courses, and also about like that is that when I do, like, the reason I don't advertise to other people's stuff is because I've taken it and I know the flaws in the actual programs. Like, I know the flaws in the courses. You know, some of them are better than others, but almost every single course has actually flaws in it and has things that, believe it or not, haven't been updated for so long that if you do them, you have the potential of getting banned on Amazon. So it's actually scary for me to tell you guys to go and take these courses, because some of these courses will potentially get you banned. So yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm still adding products on my portfolio. Obviously, you always still want to be looking for stuff. They are so outdated. The courses are so outdated. It's scary. Some of the stuff is like showing you guys, like, some of the stuff is so bad. I don't know. It, like, this one course I watched is showing you guys to use merchant words, where in reality merchant words is just an estimate on like keywords, like keyword volume. It's just an estimate. While there's programs like JungleScout Keyword Scout, which is included in JungleScout. Okay, if you're already buying JungleScout web app, you get the Keyword Scout included, and that comes with real life search data from Amazon. Amazon releases the search data, and it's the exact search volumes from Amazon. So why would you want to use an estimates when you can use real life search volume? So that's scary to me, to tell people to use estimates when, you know, you shouldn't be using estimates. Have you ever had a product fail? Yeah, I've had products that didn't do so well, and then not necessarily failed. Like, I still made my money back and some. I just kind of drop them if they don't make me enough money. Any experience with nootropics? I don't know what that is, actually. This Sadat from, oh, hi. Hey, thank you so much. Have you heard the hate videos out there saying that JungleScout is overestimating while MZ Scout is more accurate? I use JungleScout though. No, guys. People who tell you that JungleScout is not good is because either they're making more money off their other affiliate that they're trying to get you to buy, or you know, they're just being annoying because they want to stir up drama. Like, JungleScout is the best one. I've tried almost every single one of them. I literally don't even care if you guys use my links or not. JungleScout is the best one. I've tried all of them. I've promoted them, and I regretted it. They're very bad, especially Viral Launch. Viral Launch is horrible. In your experience so far, what has been the largest challenge for you? The largest challenge, it's a great question. I guess my largest challenge probably comes with keeping up with everything that happens on Amazon. I think that's pretty difficult. If the product that don't sell, would Amazon? If your product failed, would Amazon take it off after a while? No, they'll just start charging you. They'll start charging you those long-term storage fees, and those cost a lot. So it'll just be cheaper to destroy them. What about the accuracy of the numbers? JungleScout is the most accurate. JungleScout is way more accurate. Even today, guys, I wish I could show you here. I'll actually show you. I'll show you a conversation with one of my students that I mentor. He sent me one of his products. He sent me an example of a product. Now, he actually, you know, isn't doing it because it's not right. But here's a screenshot of, one sec, let me see. Let me just make sure there's nothing to, okay. So let me show you guys over here, okay? So as you can see right here, it shows a product that's making 5,000, wait, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says it's making 5,600, okay, dollars revenue. And let me show you, when I go to JungleScout and I open up the JungleScout, it says that it's making $1,000 in revenue, okay? Hope you guys can see that. So, I hope you guys saw that. But, you know, Viral Launch is overestimating the hell out of that. So, be careful with stuff like that, guys. Be careful. Oh yeah, I don't do anything that enhances the brain stuff. I really don't mess around with supplements and stuff. Then how can learn its usage? Just watch some of my videos. I have a lot of videos with JungleScout. Probably wouldn't be allowed on Amazon. It's banned. Okay, stay away from supplements. Yeah, personally, me too. Is there a way to send all products to one Amazon warehouse? Sometimes they'll give you one Amazon warehouse. Sometimes you'll have to send them to a few. Just the way it goes. How can I join your mentoring? You guys can join the mentoring program by messaging me on Facebook. I don't advertise it. I don't want to necessarily make this whole live stream about that. So This one is personally just want to spend some time with you guys, want to answer your questions here. So that's why I don't want to talk about it on this. So yeah, I'm saying personally using supplements and not selling them. No, I don't. I mean, I try to stay away from supplements personally, if I can. So yeah, do all Chinese factories do bundling and packaging? Not all of them, but I'm sure you can find one or some that will. Exactly. Listen to Tomer. It's amazing stuff, guys. I'm giving you guys the best value here. All right. What does it mean when JungleScout isn't able to display revenue on a product? I've had that very rarely happen, but if it does happen, it's because it doesn't know how to pull up the subcategory. If it can't pull up the subcategory, it's probably not making money, so don't worry about it. Do you buy your PC from GS1? No, I don't. I buy them from Barcode Mania. If I live 10 minutes from an Amazon warehouse, is there an advantage that I have other? No, you don't. Not really. Tomer, true. It's funny because Tomer is one of my students. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Yeah, I live by myself. My girlfriend's here now, but she's like hiding downstairs, so I don't know. She went downstairs, she didn't come back up. Erica, why are you downstairs? Oh, you're recording? Okay. Okay, she's working. No, no, not yet. You did a video on a while back on sourcing products from the US, but the only resources you talked about were the one website, it was like thomasnet.com or .net, I think, and maybe one more, but did you get any more data on this? What do you mean? You can use that to find the manufacturers, like you can just like go through there. How old are you? I'm 22. I'm 22 right now. Is it drawback if Amazon is a seller in potential PL niche? No, not necessarily. Doesn't matter if they're selling too, that's fine. Amazon really doesn't take care of their own listings, so it's like they're gonna come, they're gonna make a listing, and then they're gonna leave. You have that. I don't even think they use PPC. So you can come in there, you can use PPC, you can nurture your product, you can grow it to be better than the Amazon one. So I don't think you should be scared. I live in right outside of Toronto. For the one-on-one message, how does it work? Message me on Facebook, guys. Message me on Facebook about this. I'll let you know how it all works there. Jeff's name is Erica. Yeah, she with a K. Erica with a K, actually, believe it or not. How crazy is that? Yeah. Did you move out after you succeed on Amazon? Yeah, I did. I moved out after I did. And she also, yeah, I've never met Erica's with a K except for, I guess, now too. Should I destroy my product with Amazon if it's not selling so I don't have to pay storage fees? Yeah, if you don't have to, like, if you have to pay storage fees, then yeah. But storage fees only kick in after 6 months. Do you have a rule of thumb for the max package weight to send by air? I don't have a rule of thumb, but once it becomes not profitable, don't do it, right? If it's still profitable, then why not? But I just meant, did you find any other US sourcing options beside those two websites? There has to be more. Yeah, I showed you a way that you can just search up on Google. Literally, all you do is search up on Google. You search up like, Penn's private label or whatever. And then like you can find, or like made in the US Penn's private label. And you can find a bunch of manufacturers that actually do private label stuff in the US. How much did you save up before doing FBA? I think I put in like $3,000 to $2,500. Is it weird to smell your own farts? Yeah, that's kind of weird. You said in one of your videos that you need $1,000 to start your first product, but in the other video you mentioned you need at least 500 units, so it's gonna... I don't remember when I said you needed $1,000. Probably a very old video. I don't think I've ever said 1,000. But the thing is, when I did make that video, if I said less than like 2,000 or 3,000, it's because Amazon changes. So you need a little bit more money for like doing, giveaways and, kind of stuff like that. So things have changed. So it does cost a little bit more to start off. Lowest profit margin that you'd recommend, about 35%, 30 to 35%. My last name is Eric. So how about that? That's funny. Do you consider a product that makes 1K per month in profit a failed product? Yeah, I personally would not reorder a product that makes me $1,000 a month. Any profit is a win. Yeah, I guess it's true. Any profit is a win. I just wouldn't reorder a product like that. How many hours were you grinding out when you first started daily? When I was doing my product research, I was doing like It's probably in conservative like 7 hours a day for probably around a month before I found my first product. But luckily my first product made me like almost $30,000 in revenue. I have videos on that on the channel inside my seller's account showing you guys, so you guys can check those out. Maybe I'll make an update, like another video on that, but I mean, a lot of people can just go back and check it out. It's called like my first Amazon FBA product or something, I don't remember. Have you had success with running Facebook ads for any of your products? Yeah, some of them pretty profitable. Have you had, I already heard that. Best way to rank now since deep discounts don't work. So PPC, deep discounts, you can still throw those in there. Amazon giveaways, jump send promos, rebate key. How much effort is it to reorder a product though? Isn't it just a click? Not necessarily, it's not just a click, because also you have to realize that you have to nurture the product. So for me, it's not worth it to put the work into the product, right? To like nurture it, to optimize my PPC, to optimize the listing, all that stuff. I'd rather just drop the product. Also, I'm not sure, right? If it makes me $1,000 a month, that doesn't mean it's gonna make me $1,000 a month forever. It might stop selling, or it might start selling less. And for that reason, I just don't want to reorder it, because I don't want to, I just don't want to deal with something like that. Yeah, it took me a long time to find my first product. I was really picky. I don't think you guys should be doing that. I think that's the wrong way of going about Amazon FBA. I think you should find products between $5,000 and $7,000 or $5,000 and $10,000, and have those products that are like they're like $5,000 to $7,000. They're kind of like not the craziest products, but they're still pretty good and will make you a good amount of profit. Your inspiration, man. Thank you so much, Armin. How many SKUs do you currently have now? SKUs? I'm selling 6 different products right now. Thanks, Steve. Got a roll. Have a good one. See you, man. Thank you for coming. I have a dropship store that's been doing well. Plan on transferring all my products to FBA. Yeah, that's good. If they're doing well and they have demand, then go for it. I don't sell in Europe, just in the US. Do you still need products more than 500 since there are no giveaways anymore? Okay, guys. So let me just break it down. Giveaways, okay, deep discount giveaways, when I say they don't work, okay, I mean they don't work like they did. In the past, I could do a giveaway. When I was first starting off on Amazon, I could do a giveaway. I could give away 15 units a day for 3 days and get ranked #1 or like get ranked on the first page in almost any single market. Giveaways almost counted as much as full, like they were like the same weighting ratio in terms of ranking as full price sales. So when I say they don't work, I mean now you don't have to do, you can't only give away 45 units. You have to give like 250 units away to get the same amount of results. A lot of people can't afford to give away 200 like units, right? So if you can afford to give away 200 units, it's still gonna help you rank. It's still gonna be good. But I'm saying before you could give away 50 units and get the same thing that what you can do now with 200. So when I say they don't work, I mean they're like 1/4 of what they used to be. Okay, they still work, just not as good as they used, not even close to as good as they did. There are other ways that you can do that, right? That are gonna rank you more. Some videos out there are saying that you can source name brand products that people want and sell them on Amazon as SPS. You can do that. It's just really stupid and it's not a long-term strategy. It's a very short-term strategy. With Amazon FBA, we want to build a long-term business and long-term, it's gonna be your business, right? Like it's gonna be something that you want to, keep bringing you money over time. So, you don't want to do like retail arbitrage and stuff. It's kind of hard. Well, you're down 5K now. I don't know if you are, man. You can't lose money on Amazon, man. If you do it properly, you will sell out of your inventory, okay? If your inventory is new, you will sell out of it. You just didn't do something right. You either have to fix your listing, change your pictures, your title, your keywords. Something is wrong. You have to relaunch your product. You have to launch it properly. You have to get reviews. You might not have enough reviews. It all matters. It's all like, it's all a formula. Launching today is tougher. Yeah, launching today is tougher than it used to be, but it's not hard, okay? It's really not hard. And also, like if you're going to a competitive niche, competitive product, yes, it's gonna be hard, okay? And I have a video of talking about that in the future. I will make one because I did have a product that's, a more competitive one. But if you're going into a product that doesn't have that much competition, that is a good product, or that if you differentiate it a little bit, you're gonna be perfectly fine. Like launching a product, you don't need to, it's not gonna be hard. So I know people like Adam Fisher. He ranked his product with just PPC. He got on the first page with just PPC with 0 reviews. Like what the fuck? But like he differentiated his product, so that happens. Why deep discount? Just drop your price and advertise the window until. No, see, so that's the thing. You can't do that, right? If you drop your price, what ends up happening is that Amazon thinks that this is the price that people are now. No, this is the price of your product, right? So if you try to raise your price up later, you might lose your buy box to yourself because Amazon tries to protect customers from people doing that, right? So if your product starts to sell a lot, people try to increase their price and make more money. So Amazon doesn't like that, and they will, block people from buying your listing basically. So you don't want to do that. Also, you can't go that low in price because after a certain threshold, you're going to become an add-on item. You're not going to be able to, people aren't going to be able to just check out with that product. They're going to have to buy another product too. So you never want to be an add-on item. So you can't go that low. Well, I screwed up a lot of shit. It's all good though. All right, man. I'm sure you can figure it out. Are you currently selling anything with variations? No, I'm not. Can you make us an A to Z video about FBA? I do have some videos. I have a ton of videos, guys. Seriously, I have like 130 videos or something. I guarantee you guys have not even watched like 10% of them, or like 20% of them. Wait, so you don't pay any short-term storage fees if the product sits in the warehouse? You do, but it's very, very low. Very low. Like, it doesn't cost a lot. Okay, so is the strategy to send coupon codes or something to drop your price by like 25%? If you can do that, that's good. Also, you want to do full price sales where you compensate them back on PayPal. That's usually the best way. Or you do like a rebate key type of situation, which is good. Do you differential for all your products? For most of my products, yes, I do. I'm watching this while pressure washing my rock wall. That's awesome, man. My goal this week is to finish all your vids. I broke it down to 20 more videos a day. Jesus, Tomer. That's some dedication, man. That's why I like you. Pressure washing. Yeah, gotcha. I heard Amazon will pay in Canadian dollars if you live in Canada. Now my question is, if you live in Canada but dealing with American dollars, is there a way not to suffer that double hit exchange rate? Every time someone asks me about this, I tell them it does not matter about the double hit exchange rate. It's not a big deal. I personally get my stuff transferred to me from US to Canadian, and then I pay back in Canadian when I pay back in US when I buy products. It's not that big of a conversion rate. It's kind of like what you're doing there is kind of like you're stepping over dollars to pick up pennies, right? Don't worry about the pennies. Don't worry about saving money. Worry about making more money. Worry about putting out more products, making more money, rather than saving money on like exchange rates. Now there is a way where you can, stop getting hit on double hit on exchange rates. You can just open up a US bank account, and then you won't get hit on that. But I personally live in Canada. I need I need Canadian dollars to live, right? That's how I survive. So that's the thing. What do you use to collect sales tax? What do you register in all states? Guys, I do not give any sales, any tax advice. Just contact an accountant. If you guys need a tax software, just use TaxJar. That's the best way to do it. The problem is we can't make money on MAZ. I don't know what MAZ is. Is that necessary to get a cross-border bank account? That's not necessary, no. Are you worried about the rumored tariff increase that if Trump imposed? I heard the increase 25% will be there. Guys, don't worry about, that's all scare tactics. It's all bullshit. Well, worry about it happens. It's not a big deal. Worry about yourself. Worry about making money. Worry about doing shit and getting stuff done. Don't worry about taxes. Don't worry about stuff like that. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. About to binge all your vids after this stream. You just found you in my homepage. Oh, that's sick. That's awesome. Congrats. Make sure to subscribe. I hope you subscribe to the video or to the channel. Lots of awesome stuff. Oh, there you go. There I go. What? There I go. What? So guys, I've been going on for a while now. There's 48 of you guys in here. I know all of you guys didn't like the video. Make sure to scroll down and like the video and check that out. Yeah, I do one-on-one mentorships. Message me on Facebook if you're interested. Again, I don't want to make this stream about that. Make sure to like the stream, guys. If you guys are enjoying, like the stream. If you guys want me to stay on for longer, I've been here for 76 minutes now, which is probably the longest live stream I've done. So if you guys want me to stick around and keep talking, make sure to like the video and let me know that you guys want me to continue. Do you go on holidays? Yeah, I do go on holidays. I just personally don't like to too much because right now I'm in a phase where I really want to work. I really want to get stuff done, and I'm like motivated to like do stuff. So when I'm on holiday or whatever, it kind of like stresses me out that I can't be doing anything. So that's why I don't like it. But yeah. Can I start selling without any ad campaigns, it'd be hard. I think PPC is very useful. PPC is very good. So if you can do PPC, then do PPC. It's amazing. Give me your address. I'll send you some souvenir. I'm gonna have to keep my address private here, guys. I can't give out any address information. You have 49 watching and 54 likes. Yeah, that's how I like it, Daniel. I like I like all the views and all the likes. It means a lot. How many products do you currently have on Amazon? 6 products, guys. I have 6 products. My goal is to buy a house within 2 years. You can do it, man. As long as you believe it, you can do it. It's the way it is. That's the truth. That's the truth. Why all the entrepreneur move to Canada or Europe after they succeed? Actually, I've never noticed that. I noticed that people just go to US after they succeed. But in Canada, the tax rate on a business is very low. I'm only paying like up to $500,000 a year, it's 15.5% on the corporate tax rate. So that's a lot lower than it is in like some places in the US, and also in like California, it's like it's like 46% or something. My goal is to stop drinking soda by 2023. Yeah, you can do it, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. Just get some of this. Get some San Pellegrino. It's like soda water, guys. It's so much better than soda. It tastes amazing. It's amazing. You guys have 6 products. It's funny because I guess like some of you guys are zoning out for a little bit, but yeah, 6 products. You can do it. Watch The Secret. I bought my apartment with these techniques. Yeah, man, you can. You really can, and it's kind of crazy that you can, and it's kind of hard to believe it, but you totally can. You totally can do it. What would you do if the factory doesn't do custom packaging for the MOQ that you want? If they don't do custom packaging for the MOQ that you want, find a different manufacturer. There's a lot of manufacturers that just do inserts. Find one that does inserts. Get them to do it. Get them to send the inserts to the other manufacturer, and that's it. Simple as that. Or you can order like 1,000 inserts and then just use it. Like, let's say you order 500 units, but you can order 1,000 inserts and then use 500 inserts for the first initial order, and then you'll still have like, just get the manufacturer to hold the inserts for you, and then on your next order, like the next 500 units, you can use those, you can still use, your leftover inserts. Or sorry, not inserts, custom packaging. I'm sorry. CA is an expensive. Canada's an expensive. Oh, California is an expensive state. Do business. LLC is like $800 a year, even if you don't sell anything. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you can do Instagram influencers. It's kind of difficult. Like, you have to find the perfect influencers, but it is possible depending if your product is able to do that. Like if you have like screws, right? If you're selling a screwdriver, you're not going to be able to use Instagram influencers really. Depends on your product. How much per can/do you make on a product? You can make an unlimited amount from one product. Just really depends. And how long did it take for you to actually have consistent cash flow? Well, Amazon's never super consistent, right? Like every month it's like different, but it's still good. I mean, are you allowed to mention your own website on your packaging? I think you are. I would personally. I'm about to package 300 items myself. There's only 2 suppliers that sell my product, and neither do packaging. It's a killer product. It sells easy though. That's good. That's because California is run by Democrats. Savage. What strategy do you suggest people with 9-to-5 jobs start Amazon FBA? Use every minute that you can. That's not being, if you have a family, yes, spend time with your family, do all that stuff. Stay up late, wake up early, do what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. You just got, Are you doing live streaming regularly? And if so, do you have a schedule for it? Yes, every Sunday at 6 p.m. I start my live stream. That's what's going to be now, guys. So I hope you guys can join me every Sunday, 6 p.m. Let's do it, right? And I'll probably try to stay on for like an hour and a half, chill with you guys. As long as there's people in here that want to listen to me, I'll stay and I'll come back and do it. As long as you guys are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. How many competitors should there be? If there's more than 15, don't do it. What % of your profits do you reinvest? Reinvest as much as you can. How should talk more about what? You should talk more about buy your Amazon giveaway product at discounted price. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic or something. I couldn't read that. Is it too late to get on the craze for the Q4. You could do it. It's kind of late a little bit, but you probably could get into it if you work fast. What is the highest reviews in the top 3 products that you would tackle? What is the highest reviews in the top 3? One of my first products, I was competing against someone who had over 1,000 reviews. So cancel all your plans for the next Sunday. Yeah, cancel all your plans, guys. Up to 56 likes. That's what I like to see. I'm sure you will get increased views. We'll be throwing your name out there to my friends who are interested in Amazon FBA. Thank you, Erica. That means a lot. I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep making the videos. I'm gonna keep making them amazing. So just keep tuning back. I'm pretty much making them every day, guys. So I'm gonna try to keep them a little shorter, make them like 5 to 10 minutes, like 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, so they're a little snappier and like so you know keep your guys' attention, because a lot of people, you know, it's hard to keep your attention for long. And then, you know, Sunday will be the time where we'll kind of like sit down, chill, have a good talk, and I'll have like one really long video every single week. I'm also gonna make this a VOD for like people who want to like check it out after. So, you know, that'll be good. I'm sure you'll get in, oh yeah, I read that. In Amazon TOS, they mentioned that they ban accounts who use their packing to direct customers to a separate site. Then don't do it. I'm not sure, but just put it in your insert or something. Have you ever sold seasonal holiday products? No, I have not, but I think that you can make I know people who made a total killing doing that, who make like literally, what's the difference between making $100,000 in 1 year or $100,000 in 1 month, right? If you make $100,000 in 1 year and then, or if you make $100,000 in 1 month and don't sell anything, it's still the same amount of money, right? So if you find a good product, why not? And Chris, right, gonna forward this vid to some friends. Amazing info. Thank you, Armin. Do you have your box in the main picture? If so, yeah, it's better to put your box in the main image. It just converts better for whatever reason. Do you truly believe anyone can do this? Yeah, I truly believe the people, not anyone can do this, okay? The people who are willing to put the work in can do this. People who are willing to understand that this is a business, that this is not like a get-rich-quick scheme, they're gonna be able to do this. Only people who actually, you know, wanna put in the work are gonna be able to do it. What do you think about main images with these numbers or sale badge? Is it worth doing or too risky? Images with these numbers or sale badge. I don't know what that means. If you can clarify that for me. We all appreciate your input and knowledge. I know my husband and I do. I lost my job last month and my husband took some of his savings and decided to turn it into an Amazon FBA business account. That's awesome. That's awesome. I believe in you, Erica. Evan, now that you mentioned it, I think I remember seeing that on Seller Central. Wow. Thoughts on expensive products with lower sales? Yeah, why not? As long as you're making money, who cares? Can you talk on how many people buy your Amazon giveaway products at the discounted price? Is it 10 people a day or 1,000? I'm using, oh, you're not gonna get 1,000 people that are gonna buy your product, dude. Trust me, you might get like 10 a day. 10 a day would be good. Don't worry about that. I mean, adding 2-pack badge on the main, just do it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Do a 2-pack, do whatever you need. Don't put like, shit, like I've seen like people say, you know, BPA free if the product's not, because you can get really screwed for that, or like just different stuff like that, right? Don't put random certificate. Don't say it's like FDA approved if it's not. Don't say shit like that, because you can really get like in a lot of shit for that, right? You might get away for a while, you might get away forever, but maybe one time he'll get caught, right? You never know. He meant graphics in the main industry. Yeah. Do you need to do anything special for FDA approved items? You need to get them FDA approved. Is there any way to get reviews besides using FB groups? Friends and family FB groups. You can also do early reviewer program. Gets you 5 reviews. Amazon has an early reviewer program. If I live in Canada and sell in the US market, so am I going to pay the tax in the US? I don't do any tax advice, guys. How much profit you make a month? It's about 45-50%. So around $20,000 on an average month in USD. I live in Canada though, so it's even more, like for me. But yeah. How much time do you devote a day to work on your Amazon business? I currently weigh 100 to 120 hours a week. I'm looking for a job change. I don't spend too much time. All the time is at first, and then everything else is kind of just chilling later. What's your highest ROI? I don't remember, guys. Probably around, you can still find products that have 100% ROI, 100%, even more than 100%. You do a meetup in Toronto? I will if there's enough people. If you guys want to see a meetup, let me know. Maybe we'll do that. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a Focus RS, 2018 Ford Focus RS. Search up, it's actually a pretty sick car. where is it? I heard somewhere that Amazon can monitor who reviews your stuff, like on Facebook. If you have friends, family away, and I personally have friends and family that have left me product reviews, and that are also friends and family with me on Facebook. I don't think that this whole Facebook thing is actually real. I think that the only thing you need to do is the only way to not get your thing flagged, your reviews flagged, is if you wait a while for your reviews. Wait 2-3 weeks for the reviews to come in. Don't get them, let's say someone buys them on Monday, don't get them to leave a review on Wednesday or Thursday. You're gonna get flagged, obviously. It's just me by myself for now. How often do you live stream? I live stream every week, Sunday at 6 p.m. Join the Facebook group, guys. If you guys aren't a part of the Advanced Amazon FBA Soldiers Facebook group, look in the description of this video, scroll down, all the way down, and you'll see, it'll say join the movement, and it's the free forever Amazon FBA Soldiers group. Join that. It's on Facebook, and you'll see whenever I post updates or stuff like that, you'll see it there. And also, it's a huge community. I think we have over 1,100 people in the group now, and everyone helps each other. Everyone answers questions, asks questions. I'm always in there helping people out. So if you have any questions, stuff like that, message in that, and I'm always there to help. Don't have everyone add a review from the same IP address. Yeah, don't do that either. I'm struggling in product research. What should I do? Or am I being eager to launch my first product? Alan, it takes time, buddy. It takes time. It took me 1 month, 7 to 10 hours a day, every single day, okay? It takes time. I know you're also working a job now, so it's tough, but just keep doing it. Just keep going. Would you ever launch some training? Potentially, depending on how many people would be interested in it. Also, I said at the beginning of my whole Amazon career that I'm doing this to help you guys. I'm doing this for people who don't have money for a course, who don't have money or are not ready to invest in a course, and just to give out value to everyone, because I think that this is something that can change a lot of people's lives, like it changed mine. So when I'm not able to help everyone, as much as I want to, when I'm not able to help and do this kind of stuff and message people on Facebook and answer messages and stuff like that, then I'll put out a program, because it's only going to be a matter of time until I can't literally answer everyone's questions, because I literally get 10 messages, 20 messages a day of people messaging me and asking me questions and stuff, and I do help out. Gets a little difficult sometimes, so if I reply late, that's the reason. But even with less than 3,000 subscribers, it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes. Is it better to start an Amazon Ads Facebook page and advertise your product there rather than your own? Yeah, you want to start your own advertiser page, like your own business account. Is there a way you can review my product before I launch? Message me on Facebook. I want to make an alarm for your live streaming schedule, but I don't know 6 a.m. of which country. It's 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern time. So every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, you guys can come in here and do it. We first thoughts on buying a parking lot for passive income. I think that's not the greatest idea. So do you get shredded on that legal Mary Jane? No, actually, I don't smoke weed at all. I don't partake in any drugs. I barely drink. I really don't drink. No, I don't do that. Yeah, 6 p.m. Canada. Okay, guys, if you guys have any last questions, message them now. Also, remember to like the stream if you haven't. We've been going for an hour and a half. I think it's time to cut this one off. I think I've got some work to do still. So what type of business registration did you get? I'm incorporated in Canada. Incorporation in Canada. Because Canada doesn't have LLC. Oh yeah, so you're right. Thank you for reminding me, Yusuf. Thank you. So thank you so much. For this one-on-one giveaway winner, I'm gonna give it to Erica Blackburn because she's been participating like crazy. So Erica, message me on Facebook and we'll set up a one-on-one mentorship call with you. And remember guys, I do one-on-one mentorship calls in every single video, So all you have to do is watch my videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, okay? So every time I put out a video, you'll know that there's another chance to win a one-on-one mentorship call. And, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. I love interacting with you guys. So just, watch the videos and you have chances to win all the time because I want to meet you guys. So guys, thank you so much for, joining and spending time with me here. I really did enjoy all of that. If you guys did enjoy, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. And I will see you guys very soon. Also, this whole thing will be up as a video on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. So anyways, guys, thank you for coming. I'll see you guys later.